how to get a job as process engineer. And it can be in the hydrogen economy, it can be in the petrochemical industry, oil and gas, and etc. In my point of view, you need to be aware that to get a job in any company that wants to, the technical skills by itself alone will not guarantee you a job. And it is being more clear and clear, more harder to get a job. Because you need to deal with people during your career. I am a chemical process engineer, I work with plant design, but I deal with business person because they are responsible to get a new business for the company. I deal with vendors, with licensors, because I need to choose the technologies available to propose the best one for the company. I deal with operations. I am from plant design, but I deal with operations because many times the operations has some kind of issue that must be solved, and the solution can come from the engineering department where I am part. I deal with my colleagues, and each person has different backgrounds and different behaviors, so you need to do your best to have a concise and harmony in the team. And that is something that it's something that we don't learn, at least I didn't learn during my years in the university doing bachelor in chemical engineering. I didn't learn this way. I just realized how much it is important when you starting doing interviews and you don't get job because you are not able to build a relationship with the interviewer. You are not able to build relationship with persons that can suggest you, can recommend you to job position. I am in the job market more than 15 years right now, and I realize that how important it is, and I work to improve that part of me as much as possible. Every day I learn a little bit more about how to improve my behavior to connect with people. That leads to another thing. You have the technical skills that you must be good enough to be able to solve problems in your job. You have the external skills, that the skills that you need to have to build connections with people, but you will not give as much attention as needed to these fields of expertise if you don't improve your inner skills. And what are the inner skills? The inner skills is the way that you deal with yourself. This is something that for me it was easier because since the university I do meditations, and I like it to know more about me, and I was very shy on that time. I didn't talk too much with people. I am not used to, when we have too much people around, I don't talk too much. So that because of that, it was very hard to me to get the first job. Only after 18 months, I was able to get my first job as chemical process engineer. What helped me to not give up and to keep going after my dream of working with chemical process engineering plant design was that I improved a lot my inner self. You need to believe in yourself in order that people believe in yourself. I am not talking about overconfidence. I'm talking about confidence. You need to have a good point of view about the world to have good vibrations around you. When you have good vibrations around you, you will attract people that will in some way will help you to achieve your objectives. And of course that when we are finishing the university, when we are finishing our engineering courses, what we want most is to get a job. I know how it is. I know how tough is that, but if you improve yourself, and for instance, if I can give you just one recommendation for a book, is the Miracle Morning. Read that because you will understand how important it is to keep improving your personal development, because based on that you will have the energy to improve your technical skills, and you will have the energy to improve your social skills, and it will not be fast, but it is not a sprint, it is a marathon, and in a long term you will for sure not only get a job that you desire, but also to keep in this job and have a successful career. I know people that get job and jump from job to job. That is not good in my point of view. You should stay as much as possible in each company, because that way you build connections. And for instance, many the job that I currently is, that I am the one of the main process engineer in the company, is because a guy that was the project manager in the previous company that I worked to, he left for Canada. I stayed in Brazil. We keep in touch. And when we returned to Brazil, he invited me to work with him. And now I am very happy with this new job. And my last company asked me to return to them, but I decided to keep where I am right now. And all of this is because, of course, my technical skills, because if you don't solve problem, you are not worthy for the company, but it is because I build a strong relationship. I built good connections with people, and right now today, for based on everything that I'm doing to improve my internal, technical, and external skills, I can say that job offer comes to me. Instead, I'm going after job offers. I'm not talking it to say that I am the best person in the world, because I don't. It is just to show you that it's possible to you improve your skills, not only technically, and have a career that you are proud of, and that you let your life easier. Because in the end, what we want to is take care of our family, take care of ourselves, and be worthy for the world.